Senator Jim Moylan has been pushing the Speaker to call senators into an emergency session to deal with soaring prices at the pump. Moylan says there are several bills, including his, to provide the much-needed relief. Get all the lawmakers together, he urges, and get it done. Speaker Terlaje has a bill of her own to remove the liquid fuels tax and save 23 cents a gallon. It's gone through public hearing, but it's been stuck ever since in Senator Joe San Augustine's Appropriations Committee. She says the simplest solution is to release a committee report.
That's the importance of the reports. It's like, then we're not acting blindly. We're not acting in a vacuum. We're acting with the actual testimony in front of us, any of the facts that are relevant in front of us, fiscal notes in front of us, all of that is in front of us. And so we're held accountable to that knowledge.
But despite her urging, it remains in San Augustine's committee. San Augustine has a bill of his own to lift the fuels tax, but only temporarily. That bill's now had a hearing too.
So is it Senator San Augustine that's holding everything up?
Well, that's where the bills are. That's correct. They're still there. They have not been released from the committee to the body. And, I would like that to happen so the body can act on those.
But Moylan argues they can pull all the fuel cost savings bills out of committee by calling an emergency session.
Of course, it is within our prerogative to do that. But I feel like if it's just to bypass a public hearing that can be held, I would prefer that they hold the public hearing. We've seen emergency sessions called before, and then the body, without a public hearing. So they send it back to committee and wait for public hearing. And I'm urging Senator Moylan, and if he has to go hold his signs out in front of the Appropriations Chair's office, to do that.
The Rules Committee meets next week to decide on the agenda for this month's session.
Do you think Senator San Augustine will have a committee report out on his bill? And will that be in the next Rules meeting?
That's very possible. That's very possible. That's very possible.
For KUAM News, I'm Nestor Lecanto.